Capricorn, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 3rd to the 9th of April. Eclipse this week as well. Going across the North Americas, cutting between the root chakra and the sacrum as well. So it's all about fundamental desires, breaking free from the old ways and going into something completely new. Let's see what's going on for you. I think that's why everybody got tower moments within their monthly readings. If you haven't seen that, you'll find that on our channel here for Capricorn. Celebrations. I think you've yeah, I think you've done a lot of background work here, and I think you've been through a lot over the last 15 years. And now the overall energy is recognizing this and sort of saying, okay, we're going to cut you some slack here, Capricorn. We're going to make life very joyous for you. Lots of beautiful encounters, very fulfilling, very celebratory. And I think it's within you. I think you want this as well. There is a degree of staying true to yourself. Don't forget from where you come from and where you're going. It's like you're traveling and you come into a town, and that town is all new to you, and it's very bustling, and it's got a market on, and there's street theatre going on, and you're loving it. You're kind of like, oh wow, I might as well live here. No, that's not what your destiny was all about. But enjoying the journey and enjoying the moments, I think, are really important. And this seems to be here that it's like bringing happiness into your life. On your relationship side, out with the old and on with the new. This is what I'm talking about, the change of dimensions. And the solar eclipse could well be doing it here. I think you're grasping life here now. Excuse me. I think you're grasping life here with both hands. There's a new invigoration within your relationships. And this could be your existing partner. This could be a new partner as well. Whatever you are living and whatever you want to live, grasp it with two hands, the passion that is within you, and allow it to really take hold in your life. Once you do start, getting rid of the old and allowing this new passion to grow inside you and connecting with other people, because it seems to be that way, I think you're going to really enjoy your life, really feel that this is an epoch that is so good for you. King of Pentacles from the universe. As I said, I think the universe, the overall energies have worked this out, that you've been toiling away, Capricorn, in the background. No one's really noticed it. And now you're really starting to, I think the universe has started kind of going, oh, that Capricorn needs someone give him a hand, And the universe is bringing forward here a lot of knowledge as well. It's not only giving you a hand, it's also making you a lot more sort of, that you've got everything that you possibly need. You have a lot of resources and a lot of confidence, but you also have a lot of resources through your knowledge. And I think this is what is now finally being recognized within your relationships around you. It's like people are starting to realize how much you've been the driving force behind life, as it were. And this is going to make your understanding, your way of being, very valuable to people that are around you in your relationships. Yeah, this comes from a judgment, everyone's getting, all the earth signs have got this. This is so obvious. I think this here is so obvious for you to be going down. It's very fertile, that sort of Ace of Wands as well. Fertile for all sort of possibilities, building a family, building an everlasting relationship, being passionate about the connections that you have with other people. It is divinely written here for you to do this. And once you look at your past, you'll start seeing the steps that you naturally had to take in order to get to where you are today, for allowing this whole sort of change, this whole sort of caterpillar to butterfly moment within your life. In front of you, 10 of Wands. I think this is here. Yes, I think you could be carrying too much. And I think it's one of those revelations of the past. If you look at the past, and trying to do too much just brought you sorrow and made life difficult and heavy and hard and everything like that. And you're kind of like, the karmic mission is to sort of take one of those ones and kind of go, this one's good for me, I'm off, you know, and that leaves that 9 of wands, that those healthy boundaries in the past. And I think that's what you're doing here. I think that's what's calling on to your future, to be a lot more light and lighter on your feet, lighter on your heart, lighter in you, enjoying the moments, really celebrating your future, because there's a multitude of there's a multitude of moments of joy that you can share with other people, with another person, with one other person in particular, because you do have that ace of wands. It is one thing as well, so it could be about meeting someone or taking your existing relationship to a whole new level. And as it does, once you let go of all of that stuff, of trying to do everything, once you let go of that, that's when all the other beautiful things are possible within your life. And it plays on multitudes of different levels within your emotions, within your spiritual path, within your sort of connection with your family, friends, and community. The big lesson here is to realize that don't try and shoulder the burden of the world. You know, it's not helping you. It's not helping the world around you. The world is a much better place when you are in a better place. That's the way it goes, So on your financial side, you get the 10 of cups. Happiness after difficulty. I think, as I said, the universe is looking at you as if to sort of say, Capricorn's been toiling away there and he's not getting much help, or they're not getting much help. So let's finally get it. And it is now divinely written that if you've been putting in the work, you're going to get the results. You're going to get the results. It's like, it's not quite the end of the season, but your team has won so many points that they can't be caught by any other team in the remaining matches. And all of a sudden, that's it. You're crowned champions before the end of the season. This is what this head of the curve is all about, which I was talking about on your monthly reading as well. Absolutely beautiful. You know what it's like when you're trying to get a project off the ground, a business off the ground, get your career path moving, everything like that. It's difficult. It's stressful. It's sort of draining as well. And I think this is where the universe has recognized that and sort of saying, this is why you need the good stuff. And the good stuff is coming your way, and it's going to breed a lot of healing in your life. So it's going to take a lot of stress out of everything you're doing. And your karmic message is almost to seize upon that opportunity, seize upon that joyous moment of happiness after that difficulty. You've been very patient in the past. That's what you get with the Temperance card here. The Temperance card here is like these 2 cups here that you can see. They're sort of, going to and fro, to and fro. And I think you've done a lot of that. I think you've been trying this, trying that, trying this, trying that. And bizarrely, those 2 things or 3 things or 4 things that you've been trying are finally now actually coming into one thing. And it's whether it's on land or on water. And the best thing is, it ties beautifully into you, Capricorn. You've got the head of the goat and the tail of a fish. And that's what the Temperance card is all about. Patience. You know patience like an old friend. And you've been very patient. And now is your success is due. This is your card. That's why I'm laughing. It's Capricorn card, right? This is his happiness after difficulty. I think here is more than anything else. I don't get any sort of divisive people around you. There always will be, but I think you can well deal with them. It's not a problem. I don't get any sort of like, concentrating really hard on the smaller details. That's another impression I get from the Devil cards. It's not also like a distraction in life. I think this happiness after difficulty is because finally you are you. You are being you. I think that's really, really powerful. And it's getting recognition by the world that is around you. And you being you, you are going to become the emperor of your financial, physical world around you, because that's what the emperor is. He controls his empire through the physical. through the material. And this bodes so beautifully. And the happiness after difficulty is you being you. And this patience is over now, Capricorn. Now is the time to own it. Wow. Now is the time to own it. Absolutely beautiful. Let's just get on to, this is the White Witch Tarot. Let's just see what we're doing there for the clarification there. Thank you very much for being here. I really do hope you get the best out of these readings, because the Astroflower is so much more than tarot, and we're going to be doing a lot more of that in the future. So make sure you're subscribed and getting notifications, because it's got so much more depth that we need to get into in the going future. But anyway, let's get on with your reading for this week. Knight of Swords. I think this celebration, this is celebration, is finding your mission emotionally on your relationship side, and your mission of your happiness after difficulty on your financial side. You're going off on a mission. I think the universe and the overall energy is in cahoots here. They're working together in order for you to get clear on that mission and know where you're going. With the Ace of Wands, you get the Knight of Pentacles. Now is the time to plant your seed. As I said, this is a very fertile card as well. And the Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight, because what he's doing is he's planting those seeds of his future, and then he's nurturing the future. So he doesn't actually have to go anywhere, but because he's already got what he needs. And now it's a case of planting those seeds in those relationships that are around you, and being really, and allowing that beautiful passion to come into your life. So it really does become sort of very fruitful and beneficial to you. The Queen of Pentacles here, she knows she has that ultimate security. I said the King of Pentacles, didn't I? Wow. Because that changes it slightly. So the Queen of Pentacles, I still stand by the things that are staying there about your knowledge and your inner knowledge and stuff like that, because obviously that's what it's based upon. And your inner knowledge is now, it's like a divine thing for you here. The Queen of Pentacles, she sat at the tree of knowledge, right? She sat at the base of the tree of knowledge. She knows when that tree is going to bear fruit. She doesn't have to go running anywhere. And that's what I said on that there. And this is a lot of security about her future. And this security is only, you don't have to sort of shoulder the world to get this security. The universe is providing it for you. You do not have to worry anymore, Capricorn. Why did I want to say Scorpio? Maybe you're connected to a Scorpio and you're going to finally get confidence with the Scorpio. That could be for some of you. But whatever it is, you are feeling a lot more secure about your future. With the Four of Swords, this judgment and this realization of where you should be going, and planting your seeds and getting very passionate about either this new relationship or this existing relationship, it's bringing you a lot of healing from your past, because you've been waiting for this judgment. You've been waiting for this moment within your relationship to kind of sort of confirm that, yes, this is it. This is exactly the person I should be with. This is exactly what we should be living. And it's making you feel, according to your past, that all of that sort of effort and the shouldering of work has been worth it. Yeah, it is one of your strengths to shoulder the world, the weight of the world, to put it on your shoulders. But here now, I think you need to believe in the strength of this. That's what I think your future self is sort of saying to you here. That's part of the old self. And I think the new self here is being strong and true to you, but also to the idea that this is not going to fail anymore. This is not going to go away. This is going to be the ultimate thing for me. This relationship here, I'm got confidence in it. I don't have to, cover all the bases to make sure it works. It's a real solid relationship that you're going into, and that's making you incredibly passionate about the world. And as I said, this could be a new relationship as much as one that is existing already, that you're in already. And then you get the Three of Cups out the top. yeah, I think there's a lot of celebration. It could, you may not be getting married or anything like that, but it could create a lot of celebration within the people that are around you, that kind of going, absolutely brilliant, very happy for you, sort of Capricorn, of the beauty that this is bringing. And it's really connecting with a lot of people because you're not having to shoulder everything as you go through. That seems to be the massive lesson for you this week on your relationship side. On your financial side, let's just see what's going on here. We've got the Ten of Cups with the Devil. You get the Devil twice. You come up twice here, Capricorn, in your reading here, and it's on your karmic path as well. Happiness after difficulty. It's all about being you. It's all about being you, and within your financial world, it's going to bring you that ultimate rewards. And I think, as I said, I think it's various things that are coming together. It could be 2 or 3 side hustles when you're doing one job, and all of a sudden those side hustles really start working, and then you can just leave the job. So then all of a sudden you've got a lot more time on your hands where you can be you. And the universe is with that healing and with that sort of notion of helping you out, taking away the stress because they're bringing in success, is replacing it with happiness, is replacing it with the beautiful sunlight that is shining upon this earth, this God-given sunlight, this God-given earth, everything that is around us, praise be and all of that. It's a fantastic place. This world is amazing. And that's the sort of attitude, that's the sort of sensation that the universe is trying to help you feel. Your due diligence, your effort, your hard work that you have been doing in the past, that you've been very patient about, is now starting to pay off with this Three of Pentacles. This is ultimately you connecting with other people in a way that people sort of kind of say, do you know what, I want to work with Capricorn because they're really good. And that elevates your status, and it allows you to be you as well. Ultimately you. Okay, let's just see what's going on with you on that Devil card. Page of Swords. When you look at the Astroflower and you look at the elements that are in Capricorn, you tend to have 27% of water, 24% of earth, because you've actually got less earth than you do have water, right? And then like 27% of or 28% of fire, and a lot less sort of air. There's a lot less air and fire actually, but it works out that they're pretty stable. They're pretty equal in all of this. And I think here is you're learning about the air side of you. Not really a sort of Capricorn thing, to be honest. You're mental in other ways. But here I think you're using your stature as you being you. You're using that part which allows you then to really sort of explore the capabilities of your manifestation through your thinking. It's an opportunity to go onto this. It's a prelude to that, and that's what the overall energy is bringing through to you. But you being you starts off that journey, and then you get the Knight of Wands out the top. Look at that, we've got 3 knights now. Just trying to see, sorry, just trying to see if there was another knight. But yeah, you get the Knight of Wands with the Emperor card here. This is going off on this mission, and you being you has an ultimate control over your material world that is around you, and that allows you to secure your way through your passions and being passionate about what you're doing. Regardless of what you're doing as a job, regardless of what you're doing as a business or project or whatever you're doing, if you have that passionate side about it and you know what it is, and I think that's what you've realized through your past, and you're now realizing how to be you in a very sort of in a very logical way, it builds onto this mission that allows your passions to be the driving force behind your own success. Be you, Capricorn. Really, it's within everybody's benefit. there you go, Capricorn. Thank you very much for being with us. I really do appreciate your support. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Don't forget about all the stuff that's going on at Cymatic TV, our sister channel as well. It'll be linked around my head or in the description below. You'll be able to find a link to it. Yes, in the meantime, that's all of me left to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.